TV, the key to success is delivering your product to as many viewers as possible. With that in mind, studios usually try to play things safe, which makes it pretty shocking to come across a little dirty humor, especially when it's embedded in TV shows made for kids. Here are Screen Rant's 10 hidden adult jokes in children's cartoons. The New Batman Adventures. In an effort to inspire her boyfriend, the Joker, to take the night off of work, Harley Quinn emerges from a giant pie in a 1998 episode of The New Batman Adventures. With filling dripping everywhere, she serenades Mr. J in her best Marilyn Monroe impression.
Happy anniversary, Mr. J.
If the hidden meaning wasn't clear enough, audiences then watch her playfully kick a cherry at his face, making a strange suggestion. This scene is pretty sexy to anyone watching, but not the Joker. Unimpressed, he tosses Harley outside, and a whole pie sits wasted. Rugrats. They say it takes a village to raise a child, and in the case of Nickelodeon's Rugrats, sometimes that means leaving your kids with their grandpa. Like any good babysitter would, he does his best to keep the kids entertained. He rents them 2 movies and picks up one for himself too. The title? Lonely Space Vixens.
And my personal favorite, Lonely Space Vixen.
Featuring a sexy alien on the cover. Lou mentions how he plans to watch this particular title in private after the babies go to bed. Probably a good call, Gramps. The Flintstones. The famous modern Stone Age family has been charming their way into our hearts since their debut in 1960. Cavemen aren't renowned for their intellect, but Barney Rubble is exceptionally slow, especially when it comes to anatomy. During a visit to the costume shop, Barney says he wishes he was taller.
I'm gonna get something that makes me look tall.
When his pal Fred jokes that he'd need another head, Barney delivers the punchline.
Another one? What do I need 3 of them for?
The 2 chuckle as a laugh track plays, confirming that it really was a dirty joke. Yabba dabba gross. Animaniacs. During an Agatha Christie-inspired episode of Animaniacs, the 3 stars are on the hunt for clues. After being told to dust for prints, Dot returns with the singer prints instead. Yakko lets her know he meant fingerprints.
No, fingerprints.
Which his sister once again misunderstands.
I don't think so.
The singer seems on board with the idea, but Dot is still not crazy about it. It's not even subtle, so how this dirty wordplay made it to kids' ears is the real mystery. SpongeBob SquarePants. As the most optimistic resident of Bikini Bottoms, SpongeBob SquarePants has a squeaky clean reputation to maintain, that of a charismatic, extroverted, burger-loving sea sponge. The most mature jokes whiz by at breakneck speed, leaving the grown-ups giggling and the youngsters oblivious. One such blink-and-you'll-miss-it moment comes care of a dancing sea anemone. In the privacy of his pineapple, SpongeBob watches the creature flop around on TV. We don't really understand just how much he was enjoying himself until he's interrupted by Gary,
Gary!
proving he was up to some adult fun.
I was just looking for the sports channel, Gary.
The Spectacular Spider-Man. A good hair day is a powerful thing. Just ask Black Cat from The Spectacular Spider-Man. While dueling Spidey, she dodges the bursts of web flying through the air. The scene is full of action as the 2 dart around a laboratory, bantering back and forth. After being shot at with webs, Black Cat utters a quick line that many viewers didn't catch the first time around.
Oh, you better not get your goop in my hair.
You better not get your goop in my hair. It probably doesn't sound like much to a kid, but parents are sure to notice the quip. And depending on their experience, will either laugh or cry. The Powerpuff Girls. The trio of Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup were made in a laboratory by Professor Utonium and protect their city using their special abilities. They're great fighters, but they're also still kids. So when a new girl named Robin moves in next door, they introduce themselves. During a tour of their house, the girls introduce Robin to the professor and explain how they were created by accident in his lab.
Yeah, he made us in his laboratory by accident.
With the genuine innocence that only children possess, Robin replies with a comment that a kid probably shouldn't be making.
Don't worry, Professor. I was an accident, too.
Dexter's Laboratory. This boy genius's life would be perfect if it weren't for his psychotic sister Dee Dee, who was constantly interfering with his work. In an episode called Dee Dee and the Man, Dexter fires his sister and hires a replacement, an attractive blonde who the boy starts getting more and more interested in. After leaving to take a cold shower, he even asks her to dance for him.
I'd like to see you dance. Oh, okay, but it's $50 extra.
Her reply makes it clear that she's not used to a career in lab assistance. Looney Tunes. Over its run, the Looney Tunes produced hundreds of skits. From romantic skunks to murderous cats, the Looney Tunes has something for everyone. When the bloodthirsty, rabbit-hating bandit Yosemite Sam goes to jail at the hands of Bugs Bunny, the animators reveal he's about to enter a new romantic relationship with a cellmate. And by the looks of it, it might not be a consensual one. Pretty dark stuff for a kid's cartoon. Rocco's Modern Life. An Australian wallaby named Rocco moves to America and makes some strange new friends, including a bull named Heifer who takes up plenty of odd jobs, even filling in for a dairy cow. That job requires Heifer to be hooked up to the Milk-O-Matic milking machine. Clearly enjoying himself, the scene shows his eyes rolling, lips quivering, and pupils turning into stars before he moans and falls over. What was going on behind the fence? You be the judge. Keep in mind, he makes sure to say goodbye to the Milk-O-Matic before he leaves too. Alright, we want to know what you think of our list. Did we miss any of your favorite adult jokes from children's cartoons? Tell us about them in the comments below. If you like this video, you might also like 10 hidden adult jokes in children's movies. Click on the link on the top right, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more Screen Rant videos like this one. Thanks!